Crypto Army, what up? DeFi Army, what up? It's your boy J Raw. We back at it again. In today's freestyle, we're gonna cover some of the latest news and surrounding Bitcoin investing and what that means for DeFi. So Microstrategy, run by or owned by Michael Saylor, Microstrategy just last month, November, bought $593 million worth of Bitcoin. Now remember guys, we talked about how the halving occurs, and if supply gets cut in half and demand stays the same, price can do nothing but skyrocket. And that's if demand stays the same. So think about it. Demand staying the same for November would be no money spent on Bitcoin. Just everybody riding it out. Everybody that's in staying in. And we know one company, just one company, spent $593 million in just 1 month on Bitcoin. So that's why people are thinking next halving, we're looking at 300,000, not financial advice, but that's why we're looking at next bull run potentially at $300,000, $400,000 Bitcoin, because over $500 million was spent on it in a month by one company. Just one company in 1 month spent over $500 million on it. So, and again, what does that mean for us in DeFi? If Bitcoin expands that big, if it expands to 300,000, 400,000, you're talking about a 10 to 15 trillion dollar market for crypto. So every coin that survives to the bull run will eat off of that market expansion. Because right now I think we're at like $1 trillion or under $1 trillion. But you're talking about a 10 to 15 trillion dollar market. That's why if you're in Safemoon, I'm still in. Hey, I'm still not financial advice, but I'm still in, guys. Because again, I don't see the demand changing. And another thing that came out in the lawsuit or in the criminal case against Coroni is that the defense put up that Safemoon has 60 employees. Now, why does that matter? So the defense did it. Well, if you know anything about law, if those lawyers are lying, they're guilty of perjury, especially if they talked about it in deposition or if it gets brought up in the trial. So why would the lawyers in the defense risk jail time over something that simple, that's easily provable that's going to be easily provable in the trial if it goes to trial? So again, Safemoon has 60 employees. You can take that to the bank. So usually, and again, on that Safemoon case, what lawyers do if they are, I don't say lying, but if they are trying to sway a case and be less than forthcoming, then they do it with language. They don't just flat out say, oh, the company has exactly this many employees. What they would say is, they would say Safemoon has numerous employees, numerous people in their employ. They wouldn't say Safemoon has 60 employees. They wouldn't say that straight out. So the fact that it's said straight out, you can take it to the bank, because the reason you wouldn't say it straight out if it wasn't true is because you don't want to purge yourself. You don't want to fall under contempt of the court for lying, for flat out lying. So that's most likely true. The lawyers, no lawyer, there really ain't that many insane lawyers except for like Giuliani and that the lady that talked about Hugo Chavez and just political guys. They're typically insane because they're lying for power. They're saying crazy, stupid stuff for power because they think that's what people want to hear, right? And so, but a lawyer just working a case, nah, he's not gonna lie about something straight out like that because he knows the penalties are stiff. for that. He's not going to make it that obvious. So Safemoon has 60 employees. So guess what, guys? In my opinion, I'm riding with it. I think Safemoon's going to survive to the bull run. That's my opinion. So again, I'm diversified. That ain't the only thing I'm invested in. But again, you know, I'm riding with it because if it survives to the bull run and the market expands to 10 to 15 trillion, that's easily a 100 to 500x, if not a 1000x, easily, just from the market expansion alone and the hype and the buzz as it grows. Not financial advice, but that's how I'm playing it. So yeah, man, it's insane. Microstrategy spent over $500 million on crypto in 1 month. You know, they need the perception out there that it's going to die, that it's not going to last, that it's not going to survive. But the people with the real money don't believe that. And the people with the power, the real power, don't believe that either. Which is why Gensler, I think Garland is just a bulldog, right? Like, hey, these look like crimes, I'm going after crimes, the head of the DOJ. Like, so I think he's just a bulldog. But Gensler, the head of the SEC, he's trying to, and terribly at it, to suppress crypto's expansion through the exchanges and through DeFi and things like that. He's trying to suppress it because it's beating the crap out of the dollar, man. And I'm not one of those that believes that Bitcoin is necessarily going to replace the dollar, nor do I think it has to. But I tell you one thing, it's beating the crap out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know if, you know, this guy in his boxing match is going to be the world champion because this isn't a title fight. But, you know, I tell you one thing, it ain't going 12. This fight not going 12, so I don't know if it means he's going to win the belt. But this boxing match, Bitcoin in with the dollar, it ain't going 12. Bitcoin, the dollar been knocked down like 7 times in the fight, and we in the 3rd round. So this thing ain't going 12. Let's say I don't know if Bitcoin going to get the belt, nor do I think it has to, but I know it's winning this boxing match. Think about it. You need $38,000, 38,000 ones to get 1 Bitcoin. And that's the failure. Apparently that's a crash. When initially Bitcoin started out, you needed like, because Bitcoin started out 0.00086 cents. So you needed like, you know, 10, like, I'm not good at the math on it, but you needed like $100, 100 ones to get 1 Bitcoin. Now you need 38,000 ones to get 1 Bitcoin. Oh, well, you need 100 Bitcoins to get $1. You know, now you need $38,000, single dollars, to get 1 Bitcoin. So think about that. It went from needing 100 Bitcoins to get $1, $1, so now you need $38,001 to get 1 Bitcoin. So it's beating the crap out of the dollar. And Gensler is doing whatever he can, which I don't know. It's his job. Maybe he's afraid that, you know, he won't get, you know, reinstated when his contract is up, or when his seat is up. Maybe he's afraid that he won't get it. But I'm like, dude, you're not getting that no ways. We don't want you there, bro. Fire Gensler. But whatever the reason, he's going hard against Bitcoin. BlackRock filed for a Bitcoin ETF, and they're on appeal right now. Gensler shot that down. So he's going hard, but it's a losing battle. It's a losing battle. And honestly, he better learn to work with Bitcoin before it's too late. He better learn to work with these exchanges that are legit, like Coinbase and Binance. You better learn to work with these guys which is why obviously, even after being fined $4 billion by Garland and the DOJ, they're still allowed to operate in the U.S. Because they're legit. And so you better learn to work with them before it's too late. Before they say, nah, we'll work with Argentina. We'll work with El Salvador. We won't work with you, America. We're good. We're a long ways from that, but they better get with the program. But yeah, man, we are looking at market expansion next halving, more market expansion. And listen, guys, if we reach a $10 to $15 trillion full crypto market cap for the entire market, not market cap, but entire market, like that's close to China's GDP. China's GDP is like 18 trillion. I believe, double check it, but I think it's like 18 trillion. I could be wrong, double check it. But, as they say, do your research. But I think it's 18 trillion. But that's insane. It's some countries' GDP. Crypto is potentially about to get up there in the market dominance, in the market. Like the cryptocurrency market is about to be as big as some countries potentially next bull run. In 2025, again, we're not expecting a bull run till around spring, summer of 2025. Halving occurs year to a year and a half after that. So halving occurs in around April, May 2024. Bull run usually occurs April to May 2025. Between April and October 2025. So a year to a year and a half after the initial halving. But man, that's crazy, man. Just one company spent over $500 million on Bitcoin in 1 month. Not for the year, just last month. It's exciting news, guys. I don't know if you know what I know, you would be as excited as I am. Hopefully I'm helping you to learn what I've learned and know what I know. But at the Right Mindset Show with J-Rod, that's what we think about, guys. We looking at the big picture and we really planning our way, guys. We really plotting our moves. So yeah, man, that's it for today. Holla at your boy, Crypto Army, what up? DeFi Army, what up? It's your boy J-Rod, we out of here.